Hi guys, this is Peer Tutoring Club. Today's lesson is in chapter 3 go overing the background knowledge before the what is Avogadro number. First of all, who the heck is Avogadro who always bothers us when we calculate the number of atoms on an element? Avogadro, as you guys expected, is an Italian scientist famous for his contribution to molecular theory, and the constant he discovered is used until now to calculate the number of particles. So, I think you might be wondering about the value of the Avogadro's number. It is exactly 6.022140076 times 10 to the time of 23. But you don't have to memorize all the digits. Before we step inside the Avogadro's number, let's talk about what a mole and an average atomic number are. A mole is a standard scientific unit for measuring the amount of very small entities such as atoms, molecules, or other specified particles. The average atomic number is a specific number assigned to every element that helps us find how many moles are present. It is the number beneath the name of an element on every periodic table. You will use the average atomic number to calculate the number of moles of elements. When Miss Noari makes you perform an experiment with 224.8 grams of silver, which has an average atomic mass of 112.4 grams per mole, you can know that you are using 2 moles of silver. Like this equation, because you can figure out the number of moles using this average atomic number, it is most commonly referred to as the molar mass. The equation is as shown here. Moles is equal to mass divided to molar mass. Take a look at the periodic table. You might notice that some average atomic mass of something something 0.99 or something something 0.12 or 0.1. Think of elements as iPhones for just a minute with me. There are iPhone 6, 8, 12, and more types of iPhones. To calculate the average mass of all iPhone 12s, you'd add all the masses of iPhone 12s and divide it by the total number of iPhone 12s. Simple, right? But you also need to account for the minis, Pros, and Pro Maxes, which are iPhone 12s, but they have different masses. These are true for elements too. Take a look at carbon, for instance. Its average atomic number is 12.01 AMU, but just like the iPhone 12, there are 3 different types of carbon called isotopes: carbon 12, carbon 13, and carbon 14. They are the same element but with different masses represented in their names. Of all of them, carbon 12 is the most abundant, with it being 98.892% of all carbon. Carbon 13 is the next most abundant, being 1.108%. Meanwhile, carbon 14 is very rare. It is only 0.000000002% of all carbon. When we find the weighted average of carbon with these numbers, we can get the average atomic number, which is 12.01, which makes sense because most carbon is at 12. For next videos, we are finally getting into the Avogadro's number. So DIS, I will see you in the next videos. See you around.